Time.
Got it, we got 12. Got it? Okay. You just got to check which ones are popped the right one. There's 10 in the bag plus these two.
Yeah, okay.
So let's check
We've got one here as well.
Yeah,
I sent Angelo to go and get the others, and he said he put them here.
So that's 12, mate.
4 of them. I've got it. Yeah. Yeah. Good.
Yeah.
So, we'll get you 4.
Yeah, and we'll leave 2 up here. This bench has to be punches.
Okay. Yep, we'll make that happen.
Go down there, check that bunch of balls. I'm looking for one of these.
Just have to move this a little bit, look at it.
What? You found it? Where is it? Not in that pile.
Have you got a hat?
Well, we're back for another season of the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. It's Paletti here with you this afternoon from Christie Park for the late kickoff here to end round one of this wonderful competition. It is the Gladesville Ravens versus Sydney University here from the Arctic Circle, also known as Christie Park. I'll tell you what, it is not often that the Arctic Circle is warmer than it was in Tashkent for the Matildas game against Uzbekistan last week, but this is one of those rare days where it's in the 20s and it is very, very hot here at Macquarie Park. We will go through the lineups for you now, starting with the home side, the Gladesville Ravens. In goals, it's number 1, Eliza Coleman. Number 5 is Keiko Tanaka. Number 6 is Kimberly Davey. Number 8 is Annie Hall. Number 9 is Lexi Moreno. Number 18 is Lara Brewis. Number 23, Keisha Allen. Number 25, Ellie Howard. Number 26, Brianna Buccini. Number 33 is Patricia Sharalambis. And number 51 is Isabella Habuda. And that's the starting 11 for the Gladesville Ravens. Substitutes, number 7 is Renee Puntney. Sorry, my apologies. Number 11 is Nicola Orgel. Number 16 is Sophie Clark. Number 19 is Natalie Spruill. Number 27 is Cora Vio. And number 31 is Nicola Simmons. And that is the lineup for the Gladesville Ravens. We'll head over to Sydney Uni, the visitors. Number 4, Amelia Feeney. Number 7 is Anna Hunt. Number 8 and captain is Jamie Bofields. Number 9 is Ava Pritchard. Number 14 is Charlotte Hampshire. Number 15 is Sarah Farrow. Number 8 is Charlotte Hogan. Number 20 is Taylor Chepkovsky. Number 21 is Chelsea Romick. Number 26 is Jennifer Kokoris. Number 30 is Madison Van Dyke. That's the starting 11. For the visitors, the substitutes, number 11 is Talia Capitanellis. Number 17 is Amelia Kirby. Number 31 is Bailey Roomhead. Number 32 is, as I said, is Talia Sambrook. Number 33 is Jenny Hill. And number 39 is Ruby Egan Brown. And that is the lineup for the visiting Sydney University. As I said, it is round one of the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. And I honestly could not be more excited to be back behind the microphone here this afternoon at one of my favourite venues across the football New South Wales ecosystem, the Arctic Circle. It is going to be Sydney University running from left to right on your screen in their blue and yellow checkered jerseys, blue shorts, yellow socks, while the Gladesville Ravens, white shirt with black stripes, black shorts and white socks. Almost underway here. And we are underway back for another season here of NPL New South Wales women's competition. And it comes out here very early with Farrow. Passes that back inside. It's going to be taken early away by Cheryl Lambus. Pass is intercepted again. And Sydney Uni into the Gladesville Ravens half for the first time in this game. On the attack comes back here to Farrow. Going to put that out onto the far side. White numbers here on the Sydney University jerseys do make it a little bit hard to see from a distance. I believe that's Van Dyke out there on the far side. Passes it off to a teammate. Looking for a cross in. It's going to be blocked and it's going to be a corner. So first corner of the Sydney Uni season comes 40 seconds in. I did have a very wise individual once tell me that a corner is an opportunity for both teams to score, so we'll either team score from this corner. Comes into the box, it's going to be headed away by Gladesville. Cheryl Lambus flicks it on to Isabella Habuda, who picks it up. Has just got Farrow back there, and Farrow's going to get in front of the ball. And it's going to go back to Romick and goals. She's going to pass it out to Amelia Feeney. Feeney gets caught up there in the synthetic turf. It falls to the feet of Brewis. Passes that into the middle there to Tanaka, who's going to go long onto the outside there. I believe it is Buccini who gives up chase. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Yes, as I mentioned, a very unseasonably warm day here at the Arctic Circle. takes the kick out onto the left-hand side. Far side, if you're watching here on the camera. I apologize, I did say it was mid-20s a few seconds ago. It's actually in the low 30s. It's a lot hotter than I thought it was. So it's going to be a throw-in on the far side to Gladesville. It's going to be Bacchini to take the throw-in. He's going to send it backwards. It's going to go all the way back to Coleman. So they're going to play out from the back here. Into Tanaka. Passes it back. That comes out here to Brewis. Passed off to Charalambus. He's going to leave that off for Halls. He's going to send it back to Allen. Before it goes all the way out there to Ellie Howard on the far side. Into Habuda, who flicks that on out to the outside. Kept in play. Not able to get all of it there. Was Bacchini, and Boatfields will pick it up for Sydney Uni. That's going to be intercepted though by Lexi Moreno. Moreno going to send it back there to Halls. As Allen will pass it out onto this near side here to Cheryl Lamb. She's going to flick it out there off of Farrow. It's going to be a throw in there for Gladesville. It's going to be Allen to take it. Cheryl Lambus. It's going to be Kimberly Davey to pass it off there. Who's the captain. It's Ellie Howard. She's going to send it back to Davey. It's out onto the far side. And Sydney Uni looking to pick it up. Gladesville will keep possession of the ball though. Flicked it in. It's going to be picked out there by Farrow. Pass intended for Cheryl Lambus. And Gladesville are going to keep possession of the ball here. It's out here with Brewis. Brewis putting that in towards the middle, and Romex going to pick it up nicely. 4.5 minutes gone here, and it wasn't the best of clearances there from Romex, but Sydney Uni will pick up a foul, and it'll be a chance to. Oh, I was going to say it'll be a chance to get it out of their own half, but as most of this game so far has been played inside their defensive half. It'll be, as it is out here now, with Charlotte Hampshire. Hampshire gets it into Gladesville territory. It's back with Hampshire now. Who's looking to play that in behind there for, I believe that was the Bowfields. Sydney Uni will keep it in the Gladesville half momentarily before it's sent long. Onside is Isabella Habuda. Habuda in behind the line. Habuda shoots! Habuda scores! And it's the first goal of the season for the Gladesville Ravens, scored by number 51, Isabella Habuda. And it's 1-0 to the hosts here. 5.5 minutes gone. Gladesville 1, Sydney Uni 0. There's just a very nice bit of play there from Gladesville to get in behind there with a pinpoint pass. Transition play working well for them. It's with Feeney now for Uni. Farrow. It's out off Cheryl Lambus. Eventually. Get a little bit more distance. Pritchard throws it in straight to Hunt, and Hunt is going to try and keep it in here on this near side. She's got Gladesville play, got a Ravens player right there on the inside. Comes back out to Pritchard. Farrow sends it long in behind. That's going to miss everyone and goes straight to Eliza Coleman. And potential for trouble here. It's going to be picked up there by Hunt, who's going to head it in. It's back with Hunt, looking to pass it off to a teammate, and Gladesville's going to pick it up again. It's Habuda who passes it off there to Alexi Moreno. It's out here with Brewis now on this near side. It's Moreno who's looking to pierce the defensive line of Sydney Uni. Not able to do it though, as it was Amelia Feeney there picking out the through ball. Intercepting it before it had a chance to go in behind for what would have been a very good opportunity a second if it had pierced the defense. It's Barrow with it now. Back to Barrow. He's going to pass it to Romek, and they're going to reset now here through Hampshire on the left, looking to send it in behind, and does so. Got it is Zelly Howard there on the inside, forces the pass short instead of a long cross, and Coleman is just going to pick that one up. Cheryl Lambers now, and looking to put Habuda in behind again. It's going to be intercepted though by Feeney just before it got to the feet of Habuda, who would have had a perfect one-on-one opportunity if Feeney wasn't there. Sydney Uni now looking to hit on the break, and that's who's getting the throw in there. Our assistant on the far side, Lucas Kulsterhoff, says that it is going to be a Gladesville throw-in. Our assistant here on this near side is Isabella Ratovsky, and in the centre we have Mia Valerde. There's your referee team here this afternoon. Cheryl Lambert sends that one in. No, the AR on the far side there, Klusterhoff, says that it's going to be a throw-in to Sydney Uni. 9 minutes gone here, and it's Gladesville 1, Sydney Uni 0. If you're just a little bit late in joining us, 5.5 minutes in, Isabella Habuda opened the scoring for the Gladesville Ravens. As that one's going to be cut out there by, I want to say that was Howard. Moreno picks it up. It's with Brewis. Brewis sending that one to Howard. Howard. It's out onto the far side there. Cheryl Lambert calling for the ball. And Sydney Uni looking to pounce. Howard gets to it first though. Short pass. Will now find its way over. Yeah, onto this near side. Brewis is away. Pass came a little bit too late, so she's had to hold it up into the middle there to Cheryl Lambert. Cheryl Lambert on the edge of the 18. Looks to cut around. Oh, beautiful play there by Cheryl Lambert. Cross comes in. Feeney blocks it out corner. Gladesville. And a potential chance to make it 2-0 here for the Ravens if they can get things going off of this corner. I'd like to thank you for joining us here on the Football New South Wales YouTube channel, where you can watch every NPL New South Wales women's game, every NPL New South Wales men's game, as well as the Football New South Wales League One men and women's match of the rounds. As Tanaka crosses in, it's going to be headed away by Uni. It's heading out towards the far touchline, and it's going to be a throw-in to Gladesville. So a chance to stay on the attack here for the host. Throwing Gladesville. Headed away by Uni. And is that going to be a free kick? No, referee says play on. And chasing back now is Howard. He's going to send it back to Coleman. Coleman just going to pass it out here to Keisha Allen. Allen back to Coleman. Out to Howard. Moreno flicks that back there for Halls. Halls looks to put it through for Habuda. It's going to be picked up though by a Uni defender who gets around one. Free kick throw. Referee looked to play advantage there, but a free kick is blown. The referee just instructing things to come back for a second. And Sydney Uni looking to move it forward now through Hunt. It's going to be picked up though. It comes out here to Brewers. Moreno, who looks to put that into the middle there for Cheryl Ambus. It is Tanaka. Going to send it back to Allen. Into the middle there for Davey, the captain, out to Howard. Going to send that out to the far side there to Piccini. Back to Howard. Cheryl Ambus now in the middle of the park. Looks to keep possession of it, does so. Out to Brewers. Lara Brewers looking to move it in, gets around one, passes it off. Cut out right there on the edge of the 18 by Sydney Uni, who looked to hit on the break here. It's going to fall straight to the feet of Allen, who's going to send it all the way back to Coleman. Coleman out now to Howard. Crossfield pass to Allen.
You can go, mate. You can go. Go.
Allen looking to put Brewers in behind, and Anna Hunt just chasing that one down superbly, lets it go out for a goal kick. It's out onto the far side.
Yeah, just tuck him last.
Howard picks it up. Howard loses it, and running away with it now is Jamie Bofields. Bofields has support. Bofields into the 18, takes a shot. Jamie Bofields just over the crossbar, and it's going to be a goal kick. She wants a corner. Referee says no. And that has been the best chance of the day so far for the visiting Sydney Uni. As Coleman gets us back underway to Davey, who sends it out to Howard into the middle there. It comes away to Moreno. Moreno looks to send Piccini in behind. Who picks it up, has got Cheryl Ambus and Habuda in the middle. Cross comes in onto the head of Habuda, and just off to the left. That missed by mere inches. It was almost 2-0 to the Ravens. As it is 1-0 here. And that transition is working wonders for the home side. Probably should have made it too. Sydney Uni picking it up here in the middle of the pitch. It's Tanaka. Off to Moreno, out there to Habuda, looks to get in behind, and it looked a little bit too easy because it was, she was offside. As you can see, some of the wonderful backdrop that accompanies this gorgeous venue, all the trees spreading out throughout the back of the city and up towards the north coast, towards the central coast I should say, which is north, so technically correct, the best kind of correct. You know, some of the other buildings right there in the CBD that you can see right off to the far side, but it truly is a gorgeous venue up here at the Arctic Circle, and I can't wait for the temperatures to cool down and we get to see this venue at its fantastic best as Gladesville back on the attack here, out onto the far side there with Halls. And taken away by Sydney Uni, who look to pick it up, look to get away on the break. They've got numbers here. It's coming out here to Anna Hunt. She's onside. Hunt crosses it in. No, takes the shot just over the crossbar. And it's still 1-0 to Gladesville. As Coleman plays it short. Go back across the face of goal here to Allen. Back to Coleman. To Howard there on the right, into the middle. 2 Halls. Shut down, so has to send it back to Allen. Brewers here on the left. Looking to get in behind, and that's just a little bit too much mustard on that pass. It's going to be a Sydney Uni throw in just in front of the visitors' bench. of conditions really playing their part here. Brewers taking advantage of the opportunity from the throw-in to just take a couple of sips of water. Looks like Sydney Uni have some sort of mist machine set up on their bench to try to keep the players cool. Well, when it's 32 degrees on synthetic, anything you can helps, right? Anything you can do to keep the players cool. As Halls loses that one. Gladesville will keep it though. It is with Howard. He's going to send it back in to Davey. Davey here to Allen.
Like that, Lars. Good.
To Davey.
Questions now you've answered them. Straight away, mate. Please, you've got space.
Howard will pass it
There
on
we
to
go. You
Shara
go, Lars. Go,
Lambus.
Lars. Get in the box.
Shara Lambus has options, goes across field,
quick,
it takes a
quick,
touch,
Lars,
so it'll
quick.
find its way to Moreno instead of the intended target there of Halls. Back to Davey.
Now you can creep in
Out
again,
to
Lars.
Howard.
Creep in again.
To Bacchini.
Go on in. Go on in.
And in behind there is Tanaka. Flag stays down. Tanaka crosses that back in towards the middle, picked up there by Habuda, who tries to go on the turn straight to Romek for a Sydney Uni save. 18.5 minutes gone here. It is Gladesville 1, Sydney Uni 2. Sydney Uni 0, I should say. 18.5 minutes in, and I've already made my first score mistake for the new season. Oh well, best to get it out of the way nice and early. And flag goes up for offside. It's the second time that Habuda's been flagged for offside in the opening 19 minutes of this game. Might have to time the run just slightly better. As it comes out here to Sarah Barrow. Barrow to Feeney. Back to Romek. To Feeney. Sends it long. Lexi Moreno picks it up in the middle of the park. Brewers. Moreno looks to play that off of Charlotte Hogan. But Moreno's going to pick it up to absolutely no one, and it's going to be a goal kick. Quite sure what Moreno thought she saw there. As it comes away here with Uni. Hampshire sends it long, looking for the run there of Ava Pritchard, former Wellington Phoenix player Ava Pritchard. Troy comes in to Chepkowski, going to pass it long. Howard's going to get there first and look to put Habuda in, who will pick it up. It's out there to Tanaka. Sends it back to Habuda. It's 3-on-1 here, and the one looks like it's gotten in behind. We're coming back now. That's away here with Brewers, who takes the shot over the crossbar. And that's a beautiful bit of play there by Gladesville, who will probably be thinking that they should have a 2-0 lead here, if not 3. They've had some fantastic chances. Hampshire passes it down. Gladesville back with it through Howard to Tanaka. In behind, and that's going to be a goal kick.
Lars, you've got to work out when to get your breathing, right? You've still got to do that work.
Romek is going to pass it to Feeney. It's Farrow.
Not all good. Just pass the mark, Sonny.
Farrow's going to put that one long in behind. That takes a deflection there off of Brewis. It's Brewis who tries to get around Pritchard. Farrow's going to clear that one, but only as far there as Davey, who's going to look to put it in behind. And picking it up in the middle of the park is Beau Fields. Cheryl Ambus picks up the loose ball. It's with Moreno. He's going to put Brewis out here on this left wing. It's Brewis looking for options. Brewis palms a player away. That's Farrow. She's palmed away. Into the middle there is Cheryl Amberson. Mia Malone has absolutely zero hesitation in pointing to the spot. Penalty for the Ravens. And 23rd minute. Ravens are absolutely outplaying Sydney Uni here. And they might be rewarded here with a 2-0 lead if Lexi Moreno can fire it home from the spot. She stepped up to take it. Moreno versus Romack from 12 yards. Who's going to blink first? It's Moreno. Moreno scores! Sends the ball down to the right of Romack. And we're going to have a drinks break here. So that 2-0 lead for Gladesville will stand for at least an extra minute or so as we are off to a drinks break. And rightly so. As I mentioned at the start of the call, it is 32 degrees out here at Macquarie Park, here at the Arctic Circle. And I just heard one of the Gladesville coaches just before the penalty was awarded telling one of his players that, I know it's hot, but you've still got to make your runs, you've still got to move in around. Imagine a similar conversation is going to be going there on the Sydney Uni bench as well. You want to... Oh, there goes my pen. Let's see if I can get it back. Yes, got it. I hope I haven't sent the tripod going too far. That's the only problem with being up here on scaffolding as high as it is you've got to hope that someone is down below to pick up the loose pens. Thank you, good citizen. I salute you. It's very hot conditions here. If you want to join in the conversation here with us, use the hashtag NPLW New South Wales. That is NPLW NSW on Twitter. I'd love to hear what you have to say. If you're watching this one, what you think of the opening. What you think of the opening of this game. We're into the 26th minute, just coming back from a brief drinks break. The second half of this first half could, it's almost imperative here that Sydney Uni don't concede another before half-time. They want to have a chance of winning this in the second half. Perhaps when the weather cools down, they might be able to get away with it. Of course, there are plenty of other games going on today here in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. Institute and UNSW are playing over at VSP. Blacktown Spartans and Bulls FC Academy are over at the Blacktown Football Park. Macedonia Park is hosting Illawarra Stingrays, and last season's champions MacArthur Rams. Sydney Olympic and the Emerging Jets going at it at Petermore Field. And earlier today, in a game that's already hit full time, Manly United got a 1-0 victory over Apia Leichhardt at Leichhardt Oval. Leichhardt Oval being used by Apia Leichhardt because of renovations being done at their home in Lambert Park. And of course, Leichhardt Oval, where the Apia Leichhardt men's side is expected to play next season as part of the National Second Division by Football Australia. So there might be some chances there for some double headers. Hopefully, you'd like to see that the women get to play more at such a good ground. As Habuda comes in behind, it's Habuda, moves into the 18, crosses it in, gets blocked there. Second cross comes in, looks like it's out for a corner. No, it's going to stay in play there. Hampshire clears it, not far enough though, and Sydney Uni looking to get out of things here. And Farrow's not going to be able to chase that one down. And of course, the season did get underway last night in the NPL Women's New South Wales competitions. It was.
Help her out!
Well, we've got a free kick here. It's going the way of Gladesville. It was Northern Tigers and NWS Spirit getting underway. My memory serves me correctly, that game finished 2-2. So a draw to start the season for both of those sides.
Ellie, get in! KK, stay!
Free kick comes in from Moreno. And it's crossed over to Shara Lambert. Blocked off the goal line! And oh my word!
Stop the ball!
All Shara Lambert had to do was put that either side of the defender who was parked on the goal line. And it's 3-0 as it is. Sydney Uni come away with it here. That one is now out here with Hunt being shut down there by Davey. It's Hunt. He's got it in behind, has options in the middle. Going to be blocked there. Beautiful defensive effort there.
Harry, get out!
I want to say that was by Annie Halls. Brewers brings that one through. It's with Moreno. And Brewers picks it up. It comes back into Halls. And yes, it was Halls who made that defensive stop there on Hunt. Keep it 2-0 for the home side after they almost had a chance to make it 3-0 here inside the opening half an hour.
Off we go, Lars.
It is with Allen. He's going to pass that back to Davey. Out to Howard. Howard looks to put that forward. Bacchini. It's going to be picked up though by Sydney Uni. It was Bowfields for a moment. Come back here. And now it's coming away here with Sydney Uni. I didn't quite get to see the number there, but Farrow's going to pick it up here on the near side. I think that was intended to be a cross and just shanked it straight to Coleman. Last time I saw shank that bad, I was on the golf course. I'm just kidding, I don't play golf. I have too many back problems to play golf. Tanaka out to Howard. Howard to Davey. To Tanaka. To Moreno. Taps it back to Brewers. Has to be careful there. Sorry, that was not to Brewers. That was to Allen. And now it's with Brewers here. It's Lara Brewers. Has got Amelia Feeney chasing her down. Oh, what a beautiful play there. It's all for naught though. Stopped by Sydney Uni defender. Farrow picks it up. He's going to send it back in towards the middle there to Bowfields. Bowfields drives it through the middle and finds Taylor Cheptovsky on the far side. Looks to put that one in behind there for Hunt. He's going to pass it back in. And comes in straight to Coleman. Not a bad effort there. It's going to take more than that to beat Coleman from distance.
Got it better.
It's Brewers. Brewers in behind there for Habuda. Isabella Habuda. Already got one today. Going to cross that in. That's going to be tapped on there. Shara Lambus looks to juggle it, picks it up. Shara Lambus gets around one, gets around two, takes the shot, blocked, and it's going to be cleared away there. It's going to come all the way back to Ellie Howard. Shara Lambus back to her feet. It's out to Bacchini, who crosses it in. And it's going to be headed away there by Feeney. And Sydney Uni looks to come away with it now through Cheptovsky. And it's going to be picked up there by Hunt. Hunt has got Farrow here, plays it off for Farrow.
We're going to win, mate. Relax.
who's not going to get there in time, and frustration from Hunt. As Farrow wasn't able to get there, so it's going to be Allen to throw it in for the Ravens. It's going to bounce right in front of us here for Moreno, who sends it back to Allen. Has got Pritchard there, chasing it down, and now Davey has Pritchard chasing her down. Hunt is looking to get over there to stop Howard. Howard's going to pass it away though onto the far side to Bacchini, back to Howard. Howard back to Coleman.
You're on. You get out of there, Lars. Get out of there.
Out to Allen.
Get out of there. Get out of there. Off you go.
Allen has got Brewis. And it's going to be a throw in. It stays just to the left of the corner flag there. So it's going to be a throw in all the way in the corner for Sydney Uni. There's a little bit of a breeze starting to come over now. It's a very cool breeze actually, not a hot breeze, so that might bring with it a temperature change in the second half if it sticks around. It is with Pritchard. Going to be blocked there by Pauls. Ball comes all the way back to Romac. Romac out to Feeney. Sydney Uni temporarily playing a back three. That goes forward there to Pritchard. Pritchard looks to drive that one through Davey. Blocks it. It's going to be a free kick here. No, referee says play on. Coming away with it here is Charlotte Hampshire. And it's going to just peter its way back to Chetkovsky. Apologies. It's going to be a Sydney Uni throw in. And it looks like Feeney's coming from the field momentarily. Looks like she's got a little bit of blood coming from that left knee, so it's just going to be getting some strapping there. So Sydney Uni temporarily down to 10. Now playing a back three when they're on the attack as they are now. More of a back four in defense.
Get him up!
It's going to come all the way back here for Uni. Bowfield's stepping into the position temporarily vacated by Feeney. Bowfield's looking to move forward. Feeney's been waved back on, so back to 11 are Sydney Uni. Feeney with that left knee strapped up. Because of the blood. It's going to go cross field there to Hampshire. It's Tanaka. Passes it off to Charalambous, who passes it off to Bacchini, back to Charalambous, through the middle. That's going to take a deflection on the way through. It's going to be picked up by Uni, back to Romac. Under pressure here from Habuda, just passes it out. And Brewis looking to put the pressure on, and Brewis will pick that up just for a moment. It comes away with Hunt into the middle. Howard's there to stop it. Tanaka to Charalambous. Now to Bacchini, looking to put Gladesville in behind. It's going to be here with Habuda, who's got Charalambous. Charalambous is not going to get it because Habuda's going to take the shot, and that's going to go out for a corner by Romac. And I think if you gave Habuda a chance to do that one over, she'd find the cross in round Romac to Charalambous. Gladesville absolutely dominating this game. We're going to have an early substitute here for Uni, 37th minute. So I don't know if it's an early... can you call it an early substitute? But anyway, first half substitute. So coming on is Talia Capitanellis, who is going to replace Sarah Farrow, who looks to be absolutely exhausted in this heat. She's been running up and down this near touch side all throughout the first half. in this heat, and that's going to be a goal kick as the corner comes in and is put over the crossbar. So absolutely hope that Farrow is okay. So repeating, 37th minute substitution. That's Talia Capitanellis on, Sarah Farrow off for the visitors, Sydney University. Pritchard unable to chase that one down, and it's going to be a Gladesville throw in. And it's going to be a free kick coming all the way back here. Referee looked to play advantage. Mothini with that left knee strapped up is going to take it. And we're going to go all the way back to Romek, who's going to move that one out onto the left there. Out on the far side, and I believe that's Capitanellis chasing it down. Capitanellis crosses it in, and confusion here. Gladesville clear it out now through Howard, and looking to hit on the break here. It's Moreno putting Cheryl Ambers in behind. Flag goes up.
What have I said about when we've got possession? We've got to be tighter.
That's not for them. And that's the first one.
And Sydney Uni bench do not like that at all. Screaming instructions that got to be tighter on defense. It's not the first time today that Gladesville have been caught offside on a counter attack. That's also not the first time that they've been successful in that counter attack either. So some defensive work needed from Sydney Uni in the second half. I think they'll be happy to go in 2-0 down at half time if they can keep this scoreline with how much of the play has been dominated by Gladesville as Habuda flicks that one on. Caught up in the turf here is Anna Hunt, and so Moreno's going to come away with it. That's out of play. It's going to be a Sydney Uni throw in. Sydney Uni with a chance to get it out of their own half. Pritchard out here on the near side. Goes over her head. Van Dyke loses it. Bofield picks it up. Off to Hogan. Back to Romek. Hogan in those, you call those aqua blue? Aqua green boots? Either way, they stand out. Makes my job a lot easier. Hogan.
Back. Milo back.
That's out to Hampshire. Cross play, and that's going to fall between the two Sydney Uni players. Van Dyke thought it was going to carry out to Hunt, and Hunt thought that Van Dyke was coming for it. Doesn't look like Sydney Uni are going to be punished for that mistake yet, but it is coming away here. Cheryl Ambers picks it up, has to take it back her own side of halfway, drops it off for Bacchini, out to Brewis there on the far side, who switched wings, back to Bacchini, crosses it in, and that one goes over the head of everyone, out of play. Goal kick for Sydney Uni into the 41st minute here. Just over 4 minutes ago, plus stoppage time in the first half, and you'd think there would be at least 3 minutes of first half stoppage time because we did have that drinks break. As it comes back here, and ref says Sydney Uni throw in. A little bit of a tangle up there between Allen and Pritchard. Referee coming over just to have a little bit of a look at it, decides not to say anything. Throw comes in. Van Dyke has that taken away from her by Tanaka. And Cheryl Ambers. It's with Habuda. Habuda passes it off to Cheryl Ambers, who takes a shot, and it goes over Chelsea Romek, who got an arm up, but it wasn't enough. And it is 3-0 to the home side. Patricia Cheryl Ambers scoring her first of the season, and she gives a fist pump. She is excited there. It is Gladesville Ravens 3, Sydney Uni 0. 42 minutes gone here, and Gladesville have been all over the visitors in this first half. There'll be a lot of work to do for Sydney Uni here. And Sydney Uni will get a throw in. I know it's only the first game of the season, and the first half of the first game of the season as Hunt passes that across to Hampshire. But Sydney Uni will really want to get one back here before half-time to carry some kind of momentum into the second half. If you believe in momentum, of course. I know plenty of people who don't believe in the concept of momentum in sports. Onside here is Habuda. Hiromi comes out and had to get that exactly right, and she does. Going to be kept in play there on the far side by Sydney Uni, who's going to win a free kick through, I believe that is... Oh, can't actually see who that is. Going to be Hampshire to take the free kick for Sydney Uni. Off to Hogan, to Hampshire. Shara Lambus looking to put the pressure on. It's Van Dyke who's going to pick it up. To Hunt. No, sorry, that was the Feeney. Now it's the Hunt. To Bowfield. Hogan's going to pick it up. Back to Feeney. Sends it long to Hunt on this near side. Looking to cross it in. Does so. And that's loose. It's loose. What have we got here? Referee's blown a whistle. And who's it looks like it's going to be Sydney Uni cards a free kick to Gladesville. Coleman got fouled. So that is yellow card to Sydney Uni. That is, I'm trying to work out which player that is. I'll come back to you on that one once I've identified the player as Moreno. Ruiz. Tanaka picks up the loose ball. Balls back in towards the middle. So it's the substitute Talia Capitanellis who picked up that yellow card. Ball's going to come all the way to Romek. Looking to go forward, it's going to be crossed back in towards the middle. Capitanellis picks it up, sends it out there to Kokoris. Back to Capitanellis. Capitanellis looking for the cross, has to hold it up from Howard. Going to be out of play for a Sydney Uni throw in there off of Howard. Capitanellis just gently guiding the ball into Howard to ensure that Sydney Uni get a throw in there. Throw comes into Van Dyke. There's going to be a Gladesville throw in there. We're into stoppage time now in this first half. I said I reckon there'll be at least 3 minutes here. Because of that drinks break, Gladesville get a throw in. Can they make it 4 before the half? Comes in and goes long. Cross comes in from Shara Lambus. Cleared away. Actually, no, it's not cleared away. It looks like it was going to be cleared away. Shara Lambus got in front. And now Sydney Uni looks to start to move it out. They have numbers if they're quick enough. Ball's going to be held up there on the far side, and that's going to be a free kick. You cannot push a player in the back with 2 hands. Thought she had a throw in, but no, it is a free kick. You got pushed in the back. That's a free kick. Yeah, it's Hogan. 90 seconds gone here in stoppage time. That's going to come away here. Reno will win the throw in for her side. It's going to be Allen to throw it. Throws it in. It is with Brewis. De Halls. Out onto the far side there for Bacini. Who keeps possession of the ball momentarily. Lambus crosses that in. That's been allowed to just go through everyone, and Romek's going to pick it up, and that will be the end of the first half. So 2 minutes and change of stoppage time here at Christie Park to end the first half. It is the Gladesville Ravens 3, Sydney Uni 0. Isabel Habuda got the scoring underway just 5.5 minutes in before Lexi Moreno converted from the spot, and then Cheryl Lambus just a few minutes before half-time made it 3-0. First half substitute, Sarah Farrow was off, Talia Capitanellis was on for Sydney Uni. We certainly hope Farrow is okay, and Capitanellis picked up the only yellow card of the first half. Half-time here at Christie Park. Gladesville Ravens 3, Sydney University 0. Join us back here for the second half in about 14 minutes' time.
Any half-time subs?
Not sure, we'll find out in a second. It's annoying because they go upstairs.
Fair enough.
But she'll let you know.
Lovely. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back here to the second half of Gladesville Ravens versus Sydney Uni here at the Arctic Circle, also known as Christie Park. Very hot first half, temperatures 32 degrees at kickoff. It has cooled down a little bit with a breeze coming over towards the end of the first half. I'm not quite sure how much the temperature has dropped. But there is a cool breeze coming over, so hopefully it will continue to drop as the second half wears on. It's Gladesville Ravens 3, Sydney Uni 0. Isabella Habuda got the scoring underway about 5.5 minutes into the game. Patricia Lexi Moreno got the second goal from the penalty spot before Cheryl Lambus made it 3 not long before the half-time break to make it 3-0. Well, for Sydney University, yellow card to Talia Capitanella. She was substituted on, I believe it was about the 37th or 38th minute for Sarah Farrow, who came off. As we're back underway here for the second half, it looked to be, for Farrow, it looked to be just a little bit of exhaustion. As I said, 32 degrees at kickoff, hot conditions, and Farrow was really putting in a shift up and down here on this near touchline in the first half, as Sydney Uni were running from left to right on your screen. Two sides have swapped ends, we're back underway. So Sydney Uni running from right to left on your screen, blue and yellow checked jerseys with blue shorts, yellow socks, while Gladesville, white shirt, black stripes, black shorts and white socks running from left to right on your screen. And Moreno picks that one up, passes it off to Beaufields, who intercepts it. Beaufields looks to come away with it out here to Kokoris, who flicks that off for Captain Ellis, back to Kokoris with the back heel. Kokoris looks to get away through the middle, does so, out to Van Dyke. Van Dyke looks to move towards the 18. Being chased down there, and it will run out for a goal kick. So, Sydney Uni have a deficit to chase down here in the first half of this opening week, in the second half, I should say, the opening weekend of the NPL Women's New South Wales competition. As 3-0 at the break, they're down, and Gladesville looking to put the pressure back on here. Coming away with it here is Nicola Orgill, who's a half-time substitute. It's going to be palmed away, blocked. Habuda's shot was blocked and cleared away eventually by Sydney Uni. And Beaufield's looking to hit on the break, chasing it down on the far side is Anna Hunt. Hunt has got Kimberly Davey blocking her there to block the cross. It has to come back. It's going to come away here through Van Dyke. No, sorry, that's getting my numbers confused. That was Taylor Tetosky. The uni number's a little bit hard to read. Now it's with Van Dyke, who passes it out to Feeney. So Romack looking to punch that away, wasn't able to do so. The shot fell to Habuda. It was blocked by a Sydney Uni defender. And so it's Tetosky with it now, passing it out to Hunt on the far side. And it's going to be a Uni throw-in. So Sydney Uni almost 4-0 down here inside the opening 2 minutes of this second half. And it is... this has been basically one-way traffic since the kickoff here for the hosts. And that looked a little bit dangerous there. But Uni will come away with it. It's going to come all the way back here to Hampshire. Off to Oakville. That's going to be intercepted. Hogan gets back for it. Is going to send it back to Roman. So there was a halftime substitute for Gladesville Ravens. Nicola Orgill has come on. Try and work out who she's replaced in a moment. Roman will pick it up. Be a Sydney, it's going to be a Gladesville throw in. As it comes away here. Go on, Nick. Pick that up on the turn, passes it out onto the far side. Is going to be picked up there by Feeney. He's going to send it back. With Hampshire now, who doesn't get any of that. It's going to be a free kick here for Gladesville. Cheryl Ambers looked to get away with it. It's I guess you'd call that a professional foul of sorts by Sydney Uni, and it looks like Orgill has replaced Brianna Pacini to start the second half for Gladesville. There was a halftime substitution, Pacini off, Orgill on. Alexi Moreno standing over this one. Moreno sends it long, doesn't get it over the wall, going to be blocked away there by Tetosky. Send it away. Going to Sydney Uni. Picks it up. Let's have that left knee strapped. There was a little bit of blood on that left knee in the first half. Onto the far side, and that's going to be blocked there by Moreno. He looks to come away with it. Moreno has got Cheryl Ambers and also has Orgill making the run, who is going to be the one to pick it up. Shot comes in first time, but actually more of a cross. Going to be blocked though by Hampshire. And Sydney Uni, Gladesville will keep possession of the ball here.
Anna!
Cross comes in to the middle, and Romack's just going to allow that to bounce into her arms. As it is coming away here. Oh, it looks to be coming away here with a moment. Hampshire's going to clear that one long, and it doesn't go, well, it goes long, but it doesn't go forward. It goes off to the side there. And play on, says the referee. There's a little bit of a collision there. It's Ellie Howard with it. Howard looks to move it in behind for Habuda. Flag stays down, but she's not going to get there. It's going to be a goal kick. And Gladesville just absolutely dominating the play here. Of course, promoted to the competition for 2023 after winning the Football New South Wales League One Women's in 2022. A 9th place finish last year for Gladesville, who pick it up now through Lexi Moreno. And that's going to fall to the feet of Tanaka. Cleared away by Hampshire. We're going to have a corner here on this near side to the right of your screen. So second year in the competition for the Gladesville Ravens. And they brought in to coach them Guillermo Rubio, who got UNSW promoted last season. As Tanaka sends that one in. Off the crossbar, still in play. And Howard will just get something to that. And that was a chance for Sydney Uni to hit on the break there with everyone forward. And Howard with the cross. Going to fall to Romack. Up there to Kokoris. It's going to be taken off her feet there. Out of play, the throw in, caught there by one of the substitutes, Renee Pountney. I'm going to go with Pountney today. As Habuda gets around the defensive line there, cuts back in, and that's going to be a goal. No, it's not. Flag is up. Goal kick. It just made it out of play before Habuda could get that one back before Habuda could get that one back into the Gladesville player waiting there at the far post to tap that one home. Football is sometimes it's a game of inches, and that's no foul, says the referee, and Kokoris has stayed down here, back to her feet now. She gets up a little bit gingerly, but will move back into position. It's back to Coleman. That's out onto the far side there, back in a little bit towards Cheryl Lambert, who immediately sends it back out towards the left wing. Coming away with it here is Gladesville. Look to put that one in. Who wants it? And will eventually fall to Allen, off to Brewis. Send that back to Allen. To Coleman. Back to Allen. Under pressure here, it goes back to Coleman. Out to Brewis. Moves that to Cheryl Lambert.
Ellie, out!
That's out onto the far side, looking to come back in. Feeney is going to pick that one up. Has to hold it up under pressure from Cheryl Lambert, sends it back. And it's going to go all the way back to Romack.
Annie, a little bit. Annie, step in the goal.
And to Feeney there in the middle of the park, out onto the far side. It's with Feeney. And sends it back to Feeney. Habuda puts the pressure on. It's with Feeney. Taps that off. Cheryl Lambert putting the pressure on. The ball will make its way back to Feeney, who looks to put both heels in behind. It's going to bounce into Coleman. Howard picks it up. Howard. Cheryl Lambert looks to flick that one on, and Habuda does not bother putting in a chase because she knew she was offside. Kokoris is under pressure here. And Howard is going to send that out. It's coming away here. Habuda's going to pick that up here on this near side, just on the edge of the 18-yard box. Cross comes in. Far post, Cheryl Lambert couldn't hook that onto the right side of the post and into the net. And we're going to have a substitution here, so it is going to be Renee Pountney coming on for Gladesville. Taking break is going to be Isabella Habuda. here. It's a goal kick for Gladesville, who still hold that 3-0 lead. 57 minutes, or 57 and a half minutes gone here. I said 67 and a half because I can't do math.
Touch play, good.
57 and a half minutes gone here, still over half an hour to play. Hampshire will pick that one up. It's going to come all the way to Roman. Also appears to have that left elbow strapped up, much like Feeney has the left knee strapped up. You know, assume it's for the same reason. It doesn't appear to be a support strapping. Captain Ellis will pick that up. Throw in will be taken here by Kokoris. Picked up, Kokoris. Is going to send that crossfield. And Brewis there putting the pressure on and almost forces a mistake. In fact, does force the mistake. It's Pountney who isn't able to get there for Gladesville. Wofields is going to come away with it. It's with Anna Hunt on the right wing. Hunt has options in the middle, goes herself into the netting behind the goals. Goal kick. Second half looking a little bit better here from Sydney Uni, but they're just unable to find the finishing touch. Moreno passes to Tanaka, who has Howard screaming down the right wing here. Howard's going to pick that up. She's well onside here. Hampshire putting the pressure on, but it's going to fall to Moreno, who's going to take the first time shot off the crossbar, headed in by Pountney, and it's 4-0 to Gladesville. So Howard received the pass, screaming down the right wing, off to Moreno, who took the shot. It was palmed onto the crossbar by Romek, and waiting there for the poacher's finish was Renee Pountney, and it is Gladesville 4, Sydney Uni 0 into the 60th minute here at the Arctic Circle. And that's heartbreaking for the visitors. So the start of the second half was much better than they did first. Couldn't find the goal. And Gladesville just drove the dagger to the hearts of Sydney Uni. As that ball's going to go into the car park from Romek. Please don't hit my car, otherwise I'll be sending you a bill. Rowe comes in, Cheryl Ambus. Ross comes in, it's going to go out behind for a goal kick. Just a reminder that if you want to get in touch with us, you can use the hashtag NPLW New South Wales on Twitter or X, whatever you prefer to call it. I will still call it Twitter. Just calling it X just sounds weird. So use the hashtag NPLW New South Wales to let us know what you think of the action here. And Christy Parker, you can use that hashtag all season long for every NPL Women's New South Wales game. We'd love to hear from you. Let us know where you're watching from. Throw it in. It's going to be Hogan. Come away with it. Slowly with it. He's going to send it back to Romek. Feeney, the far side. Gladesville come away with it here through Pountney, who super sub off the bench. Made it 4-0, and Gladesville could be on for another one here. Feeney's going to come away with it. Picked up by Van Dyke. He's going to send that out onto the far side. Cross coming in, looking for Bowfields. And looking to hit very quickly. Brewis. Going to be picked up though. The attack is going to be stopped. In the middle of the park, it's with Van Dyke. He's going to send that to Feeney. Out here onto the near side. Boris is going to flick that out there, and so going to have a throw in. And it looks like we're going to have a couple of substitutions here. So Boris is coming off for Amelia Kirby. So for Sydney Uni, the visitors, Amelia Kirby on, Jennifer Boris off.
Reps up.
First substitute by Sydney Uni, and Gladesville are going to make their third substitute of the day. So that is going to be Natalie Sproul coming off. Coming on, I should say. And coming off is going to be Lara Brewis. Lara Brewis putting a good shift in the middle of the park today. And Natalie Sprout. So Natalie Sprout on, Lara Brewis off for Gladesville Ravens, and Amelia Kirby on, Jennifer Kokoris off. Sarah Lambus in the battle there on the far side, loses it. Going to come back to Sydney Uni. I had to do a double take there. Like Amelia Kirby wasn't wearing any boots. No, she just has yellow boots to match her yellow socks. Cross comes into the middle. Jamie Bofields puts it in her back of the net, but it won't count. It's offside. Offside was Jamie Bofields. And that's very unlucky there for her. As that wind is starting to pick up now here, and the temperature has dropped significantly. And that's the way, I like it, As Kirby loses possession of the ball, it's going to be picked up by Hampshire. And Orgill looks to come away with it, can't keep it in play. So it's going to be Captain Ellis to throw it in to Hampshire. Oh, that breeze is lovely. It feels the temperature's dropped about 5 degrees here. That could just be because I'm a little bit higher up than pitch level with the scaffolding. So hopefully the players are feeling it down there as well, because I reckon they need cooling down a little bit more than I do. Kirby comes away with it. As I said, those boots that just absolutely blend into the socks because they're the exact same colour. I feel like that should be illegal. Like you should not be able to wear the same colour boots as your socks. I don't know. Howard's going to come away with it. Oh no, Howard's not going to get there first. Cross comes in from Captain Ellis, and Allen gets there first in front of a diving Coleman and out for a corner. That could have been disastrous. There are a couple of Sydney Uni players in the box. Allen had to get there and had to time the tackle right to get in front of that one, or else it would have ended up in the back of the net. Corner comes in, falls to Captain Ellis on the edge of the box, who taps it in to the penalty spot, and there's a flag up. Either way, Gladesville out of danger here.
Coming this way. Yeah, go on then, Nick. Go on, Nick.
You can carry, travel.
As Allen comes away with it here. It's out onto the far side there for Sproul, but going to beat everyone. And we're going to have another substitution here. No, drinks break. So second half drinks break here. as mentioned, very hot conditions here. It is starting to cool down, but it is incredibly hot out there in the middle. So everyone's going to take this chance to get some refreshments. Alberto opened the scoring 5.5 minutes in before Lex Moreno converted from the penalty spot to make it 2-0. Patricia Charalambus made it 3 before half time, and then Renee Pountney made it 4 in the second half here to give us our 4-0 scoreline here at Christie Park. Gladesville Ravens 4, Sydney Uni 0. And while the players are taking a break, I'm going to take a slight break and we'll be back with you when the action gets back underway. Back underway here on the other side of the drinks break. Commentators need drinks breaks too sometimes. As Gladesville are going to come away with it here. It's going to be picked up though by Hogan. Hogan keeps that one in. It's going to fall to the feet of Moreno though. She looked to flick it back in. It's being chased down by former Wellington Phoenix player Ava Pritchard. And that's a nice little 1-2 there. Pountney crosses it in. Romek gets a hand to it. It's going to be a corner on the far side for Gladesville, and Keiko Tanaka's heading over to take it. Just a quick reminder of the 11s on the field. In goals for Gladesville, it's Eliza Coleman. Number 5, Keiko Tanaka. Number 6 is Kimberly Davey, the captain. Number 8 is Annie Halls. Number 9, Lex Moreno, who has 1 goal already today. Number 23 is Keisha Allen. 25 is Ellie Howard. Number 33 is Patricia Charalambus. Left foot comes in from Tanaka, headed on, and that's going out for a goal kick. Gladesville aiming for a corner. It's not going to happen. So Charalambus with a goal. Number 33, Renee Pountney, who also has a goal in number 7, substitute off the bench. Nicola Orgel also on half-time substitution, and Natalie Sprouse, second half substitution in jersey number 19. Charalambus in behind here. Charalambus holds it and looks to cross that back into Pountney, who was charging in at the far post, but Romek dives to get there first. here to Allen, who's going to send it to Davey. So for Sydney University in goals, number 21, Chelsea Romick. For Amelia Feeney, number 7, Anna Hunt, captain. Number 8, Jamie Bofields. I'll come back to that as Orville comes away here, crosses it into Pountney. Pountney shoots. What a diving save by Romick for Shara Lambus. That's 5-0. No, it's not. Flag's offside. Flag is up. It's offside. Shara Lambus deemed to be offside for the rebound. And Shara Lambus denied a brace here. Romick back underway to Feeney. Where was I? Oh yeah, number 8, Jamie Bofields, the captain. Number 9, Ava Pritchard. Number 14, Charlotte Hampshire. Number 18, Charlotte Hogan. Number 20 is Taylor Jepkowski. Number 30, Madison Van Dyke. Number 17, second half substitute, Amelia Kirby. And first half substitute, number 11, Talia Capitanellis, who's also on a yellow card. The only yellow card of the game so far. So those are the 11s on the pitch for both sides, with Sarah Farrow and Jennifer Kikoris, the two players making way. Sarah Farrow in the first half and Jennifer Kikoris in the second half. I believe that Sydney Uni have one more substitute window if they want to use it. If I've done my math right, and I believe the Gladesville will also have one more substitution window because one of theirs was made at half time. As flags up for offside. Just about 16 minutes plus some stoppages to go here. Feeney with it. To Hampshire. Captain Ellis flicks that back in. Shara Lambus on the loose ball. Will send it to Halls. Halls back to Shara Lambus. Has options. Shara Lambus might look to play the through ball in behind there. I thought she might take the shot herself for a second there. She did look to be lining it up. Goes short and it ends up being picked up by Sydney Uni. And Moreno's going to be fouled there by Van Dyke. And that's going to be the second yellow card of the game. So Madison Van Dyke into the referee's book here in the 75th minute. Moreno, who's the player that was fouled, is going to be the one to take it. It's Moreno who's going to chip that in. Oh, it's going out. Who wants it? Howard takes the shot. And that's stuck in! And, hang on. Referee's indicated offside. Assistant has not said anything. So the flag's down from the assistant. The referee's indicated offside there. And Gladesville bench appears to be as confused as I am. Offside, referee's call. As Howard did sneak that one inside the post there of Romick. But Sydney Uni will be looking to get one back here. As it's going to come in here towards the middle. That's going to be caught up on the feet. But on the way to Hampshire, now out here onto this near side. Captain Ellis crossing it to the far post. Over the head of everyone. Anna Hunt going to chase that down first, being closely pursued there by Natalie Spruill. To come back to Kirby, who looks to put that in towards the middle, and it's going to be cleared out for a throw-in. And it looks like Sydney Uni are about to make a triple substitute, using the last of their substitution windows to make all their remaining subs. So don't want to leave anything to waste, I guess, and Captain Ellis isn't going to be able to chase that one down. It's I don't know. The triple substitution is always an interesting one for me. Like, I mean, you've got the fact that it's the last window and it needs to be used if you want to, get some fresh legs onto the pitch. But making that many substitutes at once, I don't know. It can kind of disrupt the chemistry of the team that's on the field, as Gladesville looks to come away with it here. Spruill not able to keep that one in place. It's going to be a Sydney Uni throw-in, and have to wait a little bit longer for those substitutes. from Uni. It's another throw in for the visitors. Throw is taken. Kirby to Hogan. He's being put under pressure there by Kirby. Hogan comes away with it, puts that down to Hunt. Hunt moves it in towards the middle. Picked out there by Howard. And Moreno puts it out to Cheryl Lambus. Is with Pountney, who's got Howard. Cut out there by Hampshire. Or Hampshire. I've been calling it Hampshire all day, so that's the way it's going to stay.
Drop in there.
Allen.
Yeah.
And the pass out to Howard. Davey to Howard. It's going to be headed away by Hampshire. And chasing it down. Okay, who wants this? Headed away there by Romac. Hunt puts it on to the chest of Captain Ellis. Moreno comes away with it here. That's a beautiful tackle there by Captain Ellis. They had to play that one perfectly. And it's going to be a goal kick for Romac, and we're going to get some substitutions now. So, okay, so let's see if I can keep this one on pace here. So we have Ava Pritchard coming off. We have Hampshire coming off. And we have Van Dyke coming off. And so Ava Pritchard off, Charlotte Hampshire off, Madison Van Dyke off, and coming on is Talia Sandbrook, Jenny Hill, and Ruby Egan Brown.
One more. Keep going.
Someone's going to be sent long in behind for Nicola Orgill. Oh, that's a nice bit of play there. Cross comes in. Waiting in the middle there is Pountney. Blocked by Hogan. Ball still loose. Who wants it? It falls to the feet of Annie Halls on the clearance. Free kick in a very dangerous position here. And I believe it was Talia Capitanalis who committed the foul. So Moreno just being told to wait for the whistle from the ref. It's going to be a 3-player wall for, no, just 2-player wall for, no, back to a 3-player wall. So it's going to be a 3-player wall for Sydney Uni. Moreno standing over it. Moreno goes herself. Moreno! Goal! And that is her brace, her second of the day. It's Gladesville 5, Sydney Uni 0. And the set piece magician has got both of hers from dead balls. Her first was from the penalty spot in the first half, and she's just beautifully put that one past Chelsea Romac. It's Gladesville Raven 5, Sydney University 0. And the slimmest chance of a Sydney Uni comeback has just been put to bed. Sydney Uni will be wanting the whistle to go as soon as possible here. Still got 8.5 minutes plus stoppages to play. And in behind there, chasing it down was Bowfields, but Coleman's going to get there first. As the sun starts to set here behind us. Shadows making way across the pitch to the backdrop of forest and trees that surround this ground. It really is a wonderful sight. See from all the way up here. As long as you look to the left. Gladesville coming in here through Sproul, or Sproul, I should say. Hogan's going to come away with it.
Come on!
It's going to be picked up here by free kick for Sydney Uni. to say is you look to the left here of your screen of the backdrop. Quick free kick and intercepted by Gladesville. Because if you look at the right, all you can see is a high-rise apartment building and a bunch of cranes that are building more high-rise apartment buildings in the Macquarie Park facility. If you look to the left, untouched nature. If you look to the right, Capitals. Scorpio comes away with it. Is with balls who passes it out to Sproul, who finds Cheryl Anderson flagged for offside. I've lost track of the number of offsides that is today for Gladesville. All I know is that it is too many. Second half winds towards its end. It's going to come all the way back to JB, passes it out to Howard, who's going to find the head of Feeney with Moreno. Kicked out there by Bofields. There's that off for Hogan. Hogan looking to put Rubig and Browning behind. Going to find Dana Hunt though instead, who chased that one down. I might even say she hunted that ball down. Not me though. I'm the one for a cheap punch. Shot comes in, and Coleman almost doubles it. But puts it up in at the end. Shot from Hogan. Probably the best opportunity that Sydney Uni have had here in the second half, and I think that kind of just sums up their day. It's with Hogan. No, what am I talking about? I can't keep a straight face. I love a cheap punt. As it comes away here with I'm absolutely confused here. I saw that come off, and then there appears to be another number 30 on the pitch. So I have no idea what's happened there. We're going to have a couple of substitutes here. So coming on is Cora Villa, I should say, who's replacing Ellie Howard. What a shift she has had today. And Cheryl Lambs is going to make way for Sophie Clark. So that is Cora Villa on, Sophie Clark on, Trisha Cheryl Lambs off. She won't get to add to her tally, and Ellie Howard off. As Tanaka comes away with it here. Find substitute Renee Poutney, of course, is going to substitute on a little bit of time ago. I thought that was going to fall to the feet of Clark first. But Feeney comes away with it now for Sydney Uni, out here to Jenny Hill. It's going to be a throw in for Gladesville.
Oh, yeah, no. No, I think I remember thinking like, oh, yeah.
Sydney, I should say, as Eliza Coleman picks that one up, Sydney Uni looking to make something out of that one, but unable to. We're into the final 3.5 minutes plus stoppages here as Tanaka passes that out here to Allgirl. It's going to be a Gladesville throw in. Can they make it 6 here, or are they just content to see out the remainder of this game? The Uni throw in. call for another ball as that one's gone out behind the fencing there. A goal kick. Orgill here on this near side. She's chasing it down, keeps it in. I thought it was a cross-come shot as as Romick just picks that one out. And that's going to be a free kick to Sydney Uni. It's going to be a free kick to the Ravens. Egan Brown disputing a case with the referee, but never seen the referee change their mind. And I don't think it's going to start now. Tanaka just giving me a little bit of a setup on the down signal there. Tanaka's going to put that out onto the far side for Sproul. Coming away with it though is Hunt, who's away from Sproul. Hunt chasing that one, moving that one down the right wing on the far side there. It's Hunt. If she gets the cross up, no, she's just going to drop the pass off. I was going to say she had Captain Ellis there waiting at the far post. Cross comes in, it's going to be headed on and just off to the left for a goal kick. So almost at the end of the 90, just 50 seconds to go before we hit stoppage time. And I'm going to make some kind of estimation at there being, I'm going to say 4 minutes of stoppage time, a minimum of 4 minutes of stoppage time. You would count the 2.5 for the drinks breaks, 2 goals, and then the substitutions. But, of course, it is the decision of the referee. We don't have 4th officials in the NPL Women's New South Wales competition, so we don't actually know. As Egan Brown passes that one out onto the far side, it's going to be blocked there by Allen. Cross comes in, out for a corner. And to stoppage time now, both sides at the mercy of the referee here. To when this game will end. I've just been told it's 3 minutes by a member of the Gladesville coaching bench. Thank you very much. I salute you. So we're going to have 3 minutes of, a minimum of 3 minutes of stoppage time here as that corner comes in. It's going to go over the head of everyone. And out for a Gladesville throw in. A comprehensive victory here for Gladesville to start the NPL New South Wales women's season 5-0 as it stands. And Beanie's very lucky there. She's just gone out of play before she's touched it. As Hill is going to pass that to Chelsea Romack. That's an 15 goals for Uni. Far side comes back in towards Kirby. Back out here onto this near side with Beanie. Going to be a Uni throw in. Hill. That one's intercepted by Sophie Clark, and that ball's just gone into space there. Out for a throw in. This is tricky to say that's gone into the corner because there's absolutely no one way there for it. Sandbrook comes back here. Towards the middle. And referee says no, off her line, and off the crossbar, and Pountney almost had a brace there. looked to get it over the head there of Romick and did so, but it bounced off the crossbar. It was almost 6 for the Ravens. 2.5 minutes into that minimum of 3 of stoppage time. And it's going to be Tanaka to throw it in. And it looks like they're trying to take it into the corner, but no, they might be up to 6 now. Moreno picks that one up, and no, she's just going to take it into the corner. And it comes away here with Sydney Uni through Bowfields. Going to win a free kick, wants to take it quickly.
Handball! Handball! Hey!
And I'm not sure what's going on here. That's going to be a yellow card for delaying the restart. In all of that, I think we have a Sydney Uni throw in. No, we have a Gladesville throw in. Yellow card going to Nicola Orgill for delaying the restart in the 94th minute. Well past that minimum of 3 now. As Coleman has that one out on to the far side, and making the run there is Annie Halls, who's going to pick that up. Has got Pountney in the middle. I think the flag is going to go up here for offside. It is going to go up for offside. And referee takes a glance at the watch and blows for full time. No chance to take the restart there from the offside. So an offside will end this game. Gladesville 5, Sydney University 0 to open the NPL Women's New South Wales season for both of these sides. Day to forget for Sydney Uni. Yellow cards for Madison Van Dyke and Talia Captain-Ellis. While for Gladesville Ravens, Isabella Habuda opens the scoring, and Alexia Moreno made it 2 from the penalty spot. Trisha Cheryl Ambers made it 3 before half-time. Renee Pountney came off the bench to make it 4 in the second half, and then that was chipped as it was finished off by Lexi Moreno to make it 5 in what might be a goal of the round contender from the dead ball. I thought it was about 20, 21 yards out. They just put it beautifully into the back of the net on the free kick. So that's how it happened here at the Arctic Circle, Christie Park. It's Paletti. Thank you for getting tongue-tied here. It's Paletti saying thank you for tuning in to this opening round of the NPL Women's New South Wales season. Saying so long here from Christie Park, Gladesville Ravens 5, Sydney University 0. You want to join me next week? I will be at Blacktown Football Park on Sunday afternoon for the Blacktown Spartans, as they will take on the other side that calls the Arctic Circle home, NWS Spirit. That's at 5 p.m. at Blacktown Football Park next Sunday at NPL Women's New South Wales action. Thank you for joining us here this evening. Goodbye.